She walked into the school hallway, books clutched tightly, eyes scanning unfamiliar faces. It was her first day, a fresh start, but the whispers started before her locker even opened. "She doesn't belong here," someone muttered. Then came the stares, cold, calculated, threatening. By lunch, her seat was taken. By gym, her sneakers were missing. But none of them knew the quiet girl from Atlanta had a secret, one that could flip this entire story upside down. Why did a peaceful student become the center of a storm? Watch until the end. The bullying didn't stop. It evolved, subtle at first. A locker slammed shut as she reached for it, a spilled drink accidentally soaking her homework, cold stares every time she raised her hand in class. But it got worse. One morning, someone had scratched the N-word into her desk. She sat frozen, staring at the ugly letters, heart pounding. The teacher glanced at it, then kept teaching. No one said a word. During PE, a boy tripped her during laps. She hit the ground hard, bruising her knee. Laughter echoed across the field. The coach shrugged. "Keep going." Then came the rumor that she was violent, dangerous, even unstable. Where it started, she didn't know. But now students avoided her. Teachers watched her like a threat. It was as if the whole school turned against her for simply existing. Still, she said nothing. She walked with her head down. She kept to herself. Until one afternoon, 3 students cornered her behind the gym. They smiled, but it wasn't friendly. One cracked his knuckles. Another blocked the exit. "You think you're better than us?" One sneered. She didn't move, didn't blink. They had no idea what was coming. The tallest one lunged first, grabbing her shoulder and shoving her back. Her bag hit the pavement. Another moved in, fists clenched, ready to strike. But before he could touch her, she moved, a blur of motion. One fluid twist, and the boy's arm was locked behind his back. He screamed. The others hesitated, confused, then charged. Too late. She ducked, swept a leg, and sent the second crashing to the ground. The third tried to grab her, but she spun, delivered a clean, sharp strike to his chest. He stumbled back, gasping for air. They hadn't just underestimated her, they had no idea who she really was. Years of karate training, discipline, control, power they never saw coming. By the time a teacher arrived, all 3 bullies were groaning on the ground, too stunned to speak. The hallway would never look at her the same way again. She didn't just defend herself. She shattered every stereotype they tried to chain her with. After that day, the school couldn't ignore her anymore. The footage from a nearby security camera told the real story. The bullies were suspended. But for her, it wasn't about revenge. It was about reclaiming her space. She kept showing up, head high, unshaken. And slowly, things changed. A few students started sitting beside her. One teacher apologized for not stepping in sooner. Small things, but real. Yet beneath the surface, she knew the truth. If she hadn't known how to defend herself, would anyone have believed her? Would anyone have cared? This wasn't just about high school drama. It was about how society sees Black girls, loud if they speak, dangerous if they're strong, invisible if they're silent. She didn't ask to be a symbol. But now she was a reminder. How many others are forced to fight just to be seen, just to be safe? Tell us in the comments. What country and city are you watching from? And never forget, real strength isn't just physical. It's surviving when the world is against you.